Very entertaining.
What's wrong with my camera? Hold up.
Nothing's wrong with your camera. It looks
You're
fantastic.
good.
What? Okay.
I mean, if you pull up the stream, right, and you look at our stream, does it look all right to you?
I don't know. I didn't pull up the stream yet. Hold on.
Like, does that look good to you?
I'm waiting. Hold on.
Does it look okay?
It does look. It's either I lost 100 pounds or
Oh, okay.
You can change your ratio in this video settings.
that's what I'm
Play
doing.
around with it if you want to keep original. If this is on,
All right,
That's right. Tanisha.
I don't know. Spade's got he's got an issue with this. He's kind of squished a little bit.
it's either that or the keto diet. It's one of the two.
I
Because we're live, right? We're good to go. All right. So, hello. Welcome to Outside of Society. We're going to squish this all into a 1-hour video. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Spade. He's stuck on an old tube TV. But today, I actually want to continue on what we did outside of society. I think we're at 129 or 135. Honestly, whatever the number is what we're at. I think it's been a while since we've done it. Spade, are you not going to fix it? You're just going to leave it?
I'm trying. I don't see anything that could change this shit.
Okay. So you go to the left and it says video settings.
Yeah, I know that. Thank you.
And
John.
then you have three different ones you can select. It's one of those three is gotta fix it.
Now in cinemas and Cinemax.
Yeah, right.
Full sound surround, full face surround.
That's not changing anything for you.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah, it's better now, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
looks
it's
good.
buffering.
Yeah.
Is it the wrong camera, Spade, or
No, there's only one camera. What do you
Only
mean? There's only one.
Only has one.
All right.
Looks
Anyway,
like-
so we'll just deal with you being super squished. It's no big deal. I mean, you just
looks like he's using a potato as well?
this
How about now?
night. Well, that looks stretched now. Now
All I did was click on HD as opposed to original ratio.
okay, well that might be it then because did you gain weight since last week?
Oh.
Or maybe it's so like staring at you with the skinny face. I was like, wow, he looks good. And now you went back to normal. I was like, you look like shit again. So, well, I think it's good now. I think it's good.
We're good?
Yeah. We're good. Okay. So,
All right.
let's talk, man, because I know you guys saw the stream yesterday, right? Everybody saw it?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you all right, Manny? Okay, so what we have here is, for anybody that is new that saw the stream yesterday, basically I have two Europeans, two Belgians, right? And they have their own opinion. They come from a socialist country. And obviously you have me and Spade. Spade's from New York. I'm from New Jersey, but I'm in Florida. So with that being said, I want to hear your guys' opinion about what happened yesterday. But before we do that, let me just give a huge shout out to all the people that donated inside the chat. Thank you very much. And I want to talk about this because I've been hearing a lot, and not just from the left side, that this was an ambush. Who has heard that?
I have. I've heard both versions. It's an ambush from Trump and an ambush the other way from Zelensky's camp.
I don't know. I don't think it came off well out of that interview at all.
So
Any sympathy has built up over the years is now gone.
That's just how he is.
Well, he is an actor, right?
But he does that
Failed one.
everywhere. If he goes to France, he tries to pull the same crap with the French prime minister. If he goes to
wait,
Belgium, he
what
tries
crap?
to pull
What
the same
crap
crap.
did you see though? Because I know you don't like him. What are you talking about, Maddie? Please.
Well, instead of him shutting up and taking what is offered to him, he wants more and
Okay.
more and more,
Okay.
and he always wants it on his terms. And he uses like shaming and
Ad hominem.
like at a certain point, he told people, a minister here, "Oh, if you don't give us more money, all the blood that follows is on your hands." That's not something you do.
He actually
Okay,
said
but
that.
did you see? But you didn't see that though with Trump yesterday. Well,
No.
I mean, when he did make that comment about America that you're next, that to me is you.
That was a threat.
Yeah, you. I don't care how you take that. Right, that right there. As an American myself, I don't know what I would do because if I was a president, I would almost want to punch him in the face.
And he
What
went
did you
like,
just say? Did you just
you're
say
gonna
we're
suffer
next?
the consequences as well, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When he's like, "You're next. You'll feel the consequences," or whoa, 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 like start over, bro.
Careful what you say.
And that's why I don't believe it's an ambush, right? Because if it was an ambush, he wouldn't have said that, right? Like you're giving your because it was fine up until that point. Like there was a little bit of a debate between him and JD Vance, a little bit of a debate, a little debacle. But people are saying how unprofessional Trump was, and you know, it was an ambush on Zelensky's side. The amount of emails that I got from people on YouTube,
Huh.
astounding. I didn't know people were so strong about this. I have a lot of people from the Trump side that were emailing me. Then I have a lot of people from Zelensky's side emailing me and sending me Facebook messages. So I think the question is, did any of you see the video where they did his lip reading when he was speaking Ukrainian while JD Vance was talking, where he called JD Vance a bitch?
Oh, really?
No way. That's
Hold.
no. Is that legit? Oh my God! If you call JD Vance a bitch, how are we not bombing Ukraine?
Hold. So I thought it was a troll, right? I'm like, this is a troll. So I start looking, like I'm digging, bro. Where is it? Where is it?
Well, there's also rumors going around that his own government wants to impeach him after the disaster yesterday or the day before. So,
All right, hold on. Let's go like this.
So what did he say? Suka? He called him a suka?
Hold. Jesus.
Mumbles under his breath.
How someone caught this? I got nothing. You got a lot of time, is what you got.
Watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour.
Okay.
Come on.
He says something with an S, right? And then people are saying he's saying Suka. He said Suka. This video should be deleted, obviously, right? But it's hard because it's not clear. I do hear something with an S that he says underneath his breath.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring people.
And if you're looking at his mouth, right, when he's saying it, I mean, you could kind of make that out.
And I know what happens is you bring people.
yeah.
You have to be stupid mentally.
Yeah.
No fucking
Not
way.
there
No way.
to do that.
No. Okay, let's just say he did say that, right?
Okay.
you're gonna go into the president's.
That's an act of war, man. That's an act of war.
Is it
Oh,
though? I mean, is it?
No, not really.
I mean, you're
Cursing someone out like that? You're supposed to be
Well,
a
he's
political
not.
figure.
Say it in English, right? But him speaking his language
Oh,
makes
you
sense.
bitch.
I don't know what would happen, honestly, if he was just like, "You're a bitch, bro." Like, what?
Well, JD Vance was a Marine, right? JD
Yeah.
Vance was a Marine or something, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if he heard bitch, he would have got up and like, "What's up? Let's throw hands right now."
I don't. To me, look, after watching it, I watched it again yesterday. The argument part, I don't see what Zelensky did wrong, aside from that one comment. People were
thought
saying
his
he was
entire
very
attitude was
aggressive and
disrespectful.
nasty. I didn't get that at all.
No,
He was
he wasn't
disrespectful.
nasty.
Argumentative, I would.
Well, but
say
that's
that.
that's the whole point, right?
Wait,
that
how
was
was
the
he?
whole point of
That's
you
what
had
I'm
to
saying. Is,
speak.
how was he argumentative? I didn't see that. JD Vance is talking over him, right? And he's just going hard, and he's got his arms crossed. The body language all says it, right? It does. But I don't see how he was nasty to Trump.
He wasn't.
No,
I don't feel like he
I
was.
think it's more the negotiations that went before it, like the ceasefire deal. And like Matthew said before, I feel like he wants this, he wants the land, he wants the money, and he wants none of the things he has to return to the people that have given him money or given him equipment. He wants it all, and he wants to give nothing in return.
Also, don't forget there's a language barrier. So the way
Okay,
the
but
Ukrainians
he's
speak,
been on a world tour to get money from every single country that wants to give him money.
yes,
You had all that. He's not in the front lines shooting people, so he has time. He's basically a
He's wearing
spokesperson
combat
for
gear.
that country. You have roughly 8 years to learn the language, and the main language in any country you're going to visit is English to get your point across. So you had time. You have nothing else to do. You're not fighting at the front line, so learn the language. Pick
Was he
one
in the
and then go
military
with it.
too, or no? Because we know he was an actor, he was a
No.
comedian. He didn't.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a
I don't think he
mandatory
was-
thing for Ukraine to join the military.
I don't think
So-
so.
Dude was a clown.
No, come on, it's got to be
Comedian.
mandatory.
I don't think so.
Men are conscripted into
No,
the
he
armed
didn't.
forces of Ukraine, age 25.
Wait, it
but
says
he
his
didn't.
grandfather. No, he did not.
No.
He did not. No, but it is a mandatory thing in Ukraine, but he did not do it.
Yeah, he got out of it.
So all the strutting around in the semi-military gear he's wearing. Yeah, okay.
That's not military.
Well,
I don't know what that is. That's not military. gear.
according to some people, they're saying that the reason why he's not wearing suits or anything like that is because his country is under duress and under war. So you're
Yep.
not going to wear a suit walking into other places like that.
Dude has never seen a bullet close up. Why would you be wearing green and
Let me get this right. So because you're at war, you don't wear
A suit.
a suit.
Winston Churchill did the same thing in World War II.
Yeah, apparently that's what he swore. As long as the war
He
is
wore a
going
sling-
on, I
yeah,
will
he wore
not
a
be wearing the
sling suit.
suit. I will be wearing this.
Yeah, he wore a sling suit, which is basically like a onesie.
Okay, but what about when Poland was invaded? Or you know, like I don't know. So because Winston Churchill did it, you did it. Winston Churchill won.
Well, he's trying to fake it till he
I mean,
makes it, right? So he's trying to win.
I'm just saying, you can't compare yourself. You might compare yourself to, let's just say, whoever was in charge of France at the time. I mean, with Hitler,
No,
I don't know, maybe somebody that did not win or was not winning. You might be able to compare yourself to that person. I don't know if I would compare. Winston Churchill was a fucking weirdo, but I don't know if I would compare myself to that. But so is that a thing? Like, is that really a tradition? That if you're in combat, if your country is getting its ass kicked, wear frumpy clothes.
No.
Nope.
Okay, because I don't think that's. I'm gonna be so
That's
weird
him.
he's banging up at this.
That's
point.
him wanting attention and wanting to draw the whole thing about us poor people and look we're at and I'm supporting them by wearing green pants and a sweater.
Has he made that statement, or is that an assumption that people are making?
No, yeah, apparently he has said so in some interview that he does it in support of the troops fighting.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. So let me put myself in those shoes for a moment. So I'm homeless, right? And I'm having a bad go. For some reason, Trump asked me to show up to the White House. I should represent my other hobos and vagrants and show up in a cardboard box with ripped up jeans,
Yes.
socks with holes in them, with no shoes. I'm using his same analogy. So okay, all right. I so represent the people.
And hence why he's just wearing all that stuff. That makes, it makes sense.
Sure.
Mind
In a
you,
weird.
people think this is recent. This thing has been going on since 2014, right?
Mhm.
When it all started.
Collected a lot of money during that time.
Well, and that's why there was the rumors that his wife was running around in Ferraris and Lamborghinis,
His
right?
wife is kind of hot.
Yes, but again, he was a movie star, so
Well, movie
I don't know
star.
about a movie star. Slow down, right? Slow down,
Okay.
right? He ain't no
Okay.
sale, right? You're not Tom Hanks up in here. I can't.
You were
He was-
very
okay.
famous in a country that before this conflict nobody knew about.
Yeah,
Nobody
one
knew
knows-
where it was
knows
on the world
putting a
map.
movie star. That's a
Sure.
far stretch, bro.
he
not
was a
Spider-Man.
Ukrainian comedian. Got it.
Sometimes I sprinkle and I
I
Look
take
at that
back the
thing that-
movie star part.
Look at the thing that I posted in later on. Look at it. He did
With the high heels? I saw it.
dancing on heels and everything.
Yep.
That's okay. That's different. That's
He's flexible. You
Yeah.
can bring that
Yeah,
to
I
your
know,
political
you're
career.
You're just doing your thing. You're just trying to make it. You're just trying to make. I get it. But look, now you made it. So now you just show. So has he ever worn a suit? I feel like we're focusing way
Yeah,
too
he
much
used
on the
to.
suit.
Yeah.
He used to wear suits.
Because I was gonna say when he showed up at like the red carpet for the Ukraines, right? Did he wear like just sweatpants and Timbs? You know what I mean? Like if like, do you fit the part always, or do you just
Ukrainian Oscars? Yeah.
yeah, like
that's pretty
with the Ukrainian Oscars with 26 people while they're getting shot at by the okay. Listen, so let's focus. Let's go back. I want to go back. So, what do we take from yesterday? Do we think, Spade, you're an American. Jordan's
Yes.
working on his American ship. That's a terrible word. I guess that works. But you being an American, Spade, and I know how right wing you are. What's your opinion on the Ukraine situation? You think we should go? You think we should be in the middle of it?
No, we should not be in the middle of it.
All right, now that we're in
Let
the
them
middle of
handle
it,
their
what do
own
we do?
shit.
What's going to happen? What's on the agenda? What do we do?
I'm for what Trump said, that you got to give a little, they got to give a little, and find peace. That's it.
You don't think he's
we
going to
don't
side
need-
more with Russia than he does Ukraine?
Of course, he's going to side more with Russia because there's an ongoing relationship between Trump and Putin, right? So obviously they're going to take Russia's side as opposed to the Ukraine side, and that's you can feel that when he was talking to Zelensky about what was happening, because he veered towards Russia, like taking their side a little bit. You could tell the way he was talking about it. He was saying that. So I feel like Trump is going to be biased. Putin's my buddy. He had to go through all the shit with the fake Russia scandals that they kept saying that we were doing. So I'm going to side a little bit with him. Maybe you should stand down a little bit and let Putin do what he's got to do before you guys get blipped from the map.
Jordan?
I kind of agree, and on top of that it's also, I am 100% convinced if all the other countries wouldn't have sent more equipment and more money towards this conflict, it would have been over. The only reason why this conflict is still going X amount of years later is because all the other ones are actively throwing equipment, people, money at it, so it keeps going from the Ukrainian side, because otherwise it would have been done already.
Maddie?
And then to answer and then he has the goal to make it seem like he's the protector of Europe. and he's been all. They've
Yeah,
been all along.
that was a ballsy statement too.
Yeah, we've been alone from the beginning. No, you haven't.
I don't know about you guys. When's the last time anybody ever looked at a map? Like an actual map of the world.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, right? Do you think that Ukraine is the only country that separates Russia from Europe? I mean, you don't even need to pick up a map, really. I mean, you could just kind of wing it. Do you think that the whole world is basically, let me rephrase, do you think that the whole left side of Russia is surrounded by Ukraine to get to Europe? You don't think there's any bodies of water or other land that's not Ukraine? I could tell you that
Germany.
well, there's a couple more between Germany and Russia, right? There's
Belarus.
yeah, there's like
Poland is around the
19
corner.
other countries. There's a lot of countries you got to go through to get to Europe, right? So you're not the protector. So let's slow down. That's not saying that they haven't stopped it. I will say this: I'm going to go against all three of you. I think that they would have been able to hold on. Here's why. So when they first started, right, Russia went hard. Like off the jump, they went hard and they pushed hard. Ukraine was like nudging something back, right? Oh shit, we're losing. So they start throwing toothpicks and shooting paper balls at them through plastic straws. That's where all the plastic went. And they were doing that. And that was working for a little bit. And that went on for like a good 6 months. So they can hold on. How much you're going to hold on to, though, I think at this point, though, it would have all would have been lost. 4 years, 3 years,
3 weeks at max.
And that,
well,
and
no,
that's kind
but
of
we
the
saw that after
problem,
we saw it at 4 months, 5 months. They were still holding on. They were begging for help, but they were still.
But Russia didn't go in head, balls deep. They just, they were just going a little bit. They were going soft on them.
I thought they went hard right off the jump.
I still don't think Russia's going in hard at the moment.
They're not. I don't think so. Russia
That's
could have got them off the map.
right?
See, but that doesn't make
kind of the
sense.
problem.
See, when people say that Russia could have got them off the map, why not do it then? Because if he wants to win the war, why not just do that? Just take a couple bulldozers and just drive through it.
I don't think Putin wants to destroy the place.
Yeah,
I think he just wants to take it.
Okay, but if he could do it, why didn't he do it then?
Maybe the people in the back were telling him, listen, that's a lot of
Maybe
deaths
Russia's
that's
not
gonna be
as
on your
powerful
name.
as what you think that they are.
That's also a possibility. I don't really think so. I really think that Russia is as powerful as we think it is, or at least close to it. They're just holding back. They're afraid that if
I don't
Russia
understand
had
if
done
I'm
that,
going to go into a fight with you, right? Mike Tyson and Logan Paul, Jake Paul. If I'm going to go into a fight with you and I know that I'm going to beat you and there ain't shit you're going to do about it, I'm going to beat you in the first round. I'm not going to wear this out for 3 months because I don't want to rip your boxer shorts, right? Like I'm not going to go the full 10 rounds. I'm going to go right now and knock you the fuck out, right? If it's a war mentality, I'm not like, yeah, well, I don't know about you, but you saw what Germany looked like after World War II? Okay. You want to take some shit over, you basically level it. Hitler with UK, right? Hitler with Poland. Well, no, Poland was what, 23 minutes? That's a bad example. We're just going to ride a horse through and claim this. Okay, you can have it.
But
Okay,
kind of gives credibility to the thing he said, why he started going over the border. Because I think if he wanted to, he could have flattened the place. But I don't think that's the thing he wants. I also think that he's not willing to risk really flattening the country all at once and then having everybody gang up on him. That's something I don't think he wants. But he did say that he started the invasion, or that little bit of area where there's Russians and Ukrainians living together, because the Russians were mistreated in there. That's his main reason that he gave to invade.
But then you hear Zelensky say that the Ukrainians were being mistreated in there, right? So now it's just the spat of, unless any of us have been to this border to see this type of debacle, we can only go based off of what we hear, right?
True.
But then in my opinion, Zelensky is a person that bombs and kills his own people as well. Just
On.
media, yeah.
Come on.
You're not telling me that all by chance a Russian bomb happened to fall on a train station that was filled with people, and the only piece they could find from the bomb was one with Russian writing on it, this big. That's a bit of a big coincidence in my book.
Okay, war atrocities go from both sides, right? It's from both
Always.
sides at all times, man. All times. Even America, World War II, it's at all times. Right? Like, we know about the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Does anybody here know what led up to the bombing of Pearl Harbor? Why Japan bombed Pearl Harbor? Tell me nobody knows that.
Wasn't it something about trade routes? No, like a cutoff or something, an embargo?
You're close. You're close.
There was an embargo against goods.
Okay, we
right?
instigated Japan. I'll just without talking about it for 35 minutes. It's not just, oh, look, there's an island. Let's go attack that. Like that's not how that went down, right? But a lot of Americans perceive that to be that way. So just because you perceive, Zelensky doing it to his own people, it really is irrelevant. What is relevant is that America is involved in a war that we should not be in. I think the reason why that Trump is doing this is I'm not 100% sure on this. I have not done a lot of research. I want to know what the trade is. So we can't buy anything from Russia, right? Like if you right now go to a Russian website and try to buy some shit, you can't do it. I don't care if it doesn't matter. It could be a vape bond. It won't ship. What is the value of us dictating what's happening? So if we say, Russia, you're good, stop that. Ukraine, stop that. We're done. What does America now get from Russia that is now opened back up? Oil?
Mining rights.
Mining? That's it?
Yeah,
that's all we got from Russia was just ore?
But that's the same thing we're getting from Ukraine too.
Right?
No, that can't be right. That can't be right. It can't be just ore. Coats? I feel like
Caviar.
I feel like something else comes from Russia that it's not just ore, right? Because we can go get that from Africa. They don't give a shit.
Gas.
Vodka and potatoes.
Okay, well,
You
either
get
way,
gas?
yeah, I'm thinking oil and gas.
Oil or
some,
gas?
Gas,
Some
oil.
shit.
Something
Okay, so it's not just I want to go in and dictate it. There's obviously a bigger reason. Yeah, there's okay. I got to. There's more behind the scenes. You're just seeing front facing. Do you think that what happened on TV should have happened on TV? You don't think that should have happened behind closed doors?
Yes, I think it should have happened behind closed doors.
But that's kind of how Trump
That's
works.
how negotiations should be handled. This isn't a TV show.
Agree.
It's not a TV show. You should
No,
be
but-
behind
You
closed
gotta
doors
knock
and talking
this
about
shit
this.
off.
But this wasn't meant to be the negotiation on TV. This was.
So then
meant
why
to
make
be,
it sound that way?
Well, who invited who into the White House? Who said come on down, come on over? Was it
Trump did.
Zelensky saying I'm going to be right there and I'm going to have some White House
Trump
food,
did.
or what was it?
I got the perfect sweater for the occasion.
Yeah, I got the same one I've been wearing for the past 30 days, so I'm good to go. You don't have to find a suit? I don't need one.
Don't worry about it.
Whose role was that? Was it Trump or was it Zelensky?
From
I don't know if it was Trump, but I think it was the U.S. The U.S. in general told Zelensky,
Zelensky-
"Hey, come on by. We got a TV
interesting.
show you want you on."
It's interesting because Zelensky said he wanted a dialogue with Trump. He wanted to sit down and do this. You're not going to tell me this whole time that Trump's been in office you haven't talked to him already. I find that hard to believe. So
Of course he did.
don't say that you want a dialogue with Trump because you know damn well there was a conversation sometime from then till now.
At least a phone call or a video call.
So Trump invited him in. That's essentially it. Why don't you come on by? We'll sound some shit. We'll turn on the news. We'll make this go. I do not think that needed to happen on TV. I don't.
No.
I get the
Right.
point of why it did, because now you get to see what it's like. But Trump made a very awkward statement. Everybody probably missed it. I'm glad that we did it this way so the people that could see how you are. Take it from me as a content creator that takes screenshots of everything.
We did it on purpose.
Yeah, that's a stunt, bro. That's a stunt.
That was a publicity stunt.
I also believe it wasn't intended to get out of hand like this.
No, I don't think so.
no, I
I
think
don't. No. Now I will not say. Yes, I agree with that. Agree. But I'm gonna stand by. It is some type of. I don't know about an ambush, but it's I'm setting you up for failure. That's what I'm doing.
Yes.
I'm gonna make America, who has stood by. Hold on, Joan. Who has stood by Ukraine, did little Facebook flags and shit, and stand with Ukraine. I still to this day can't tell the difference between the Ukrainian and the Norway flag or the Swedish flag, one of the other yellow and blues. I don't know. I don't care. But like everybody did that. How can I persuade the rest of United States that Ukraine are fucking dirtbags? I got it. Let's put them on TV. Let's have a dialogue, if you will.
But that still was on Zelensky, right? Escalating the way he did.
What did Zelensky do to make, aside from the you're talking about the comment, the American comment. You're next.
Yeah, and the way he was acting, that's on him. He could have just sat there and shut up. Even the ambassador to
But you're on
Ukraine
TV
was
now.
like
Hold
this.
on.
Oh, no.
You're on TV. You can't just sit there and take it, bro. You have to show
something.
that you're going to fight back. How would you like it if
Right.
Trump
I think he
showed
did a
up?
good job.
We're at war with China. Trump shows up and doesn't say shit against the Chinese, whatever they have, and he's just like, yes, of course, yes, okay.
No, he had to show his balls.
No, you have to stand up, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't even think he stood up. Like I watched that again. He was very smug, very fuck you.
No, I think he said everything articulately well.
I don't think that he was nasty. I think
he
Trump
wasn't
was
nasty.
nasty when he was like, "It's not your cards. It's not your cards. I got a fucking card for you. I'm gonna shove it up your ass." Like that, But at the same time, I do feel like that was set up in a way to where how can I persuade the rest of America that we're done with Ukraine? It's time to break this shit, and Russia's coming back in.
I would agree with that.
We can afford to go to war with Ukraine. Afford. Notice the word. Afford to go to war with Ukraine. Russia and China? Oh, no. No. I don't think so. That's two very powerful countries combined. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, saying it this way, I really do believe that it was now a setup, that Trump did do this on purpose to make him look bad. And honestly, I don't think that Zelensky looked bad. He spoke well. He didn't say anything that was too far left or right or anything. He was defending his country with the information he was given at the time.
Yeah, he's also defending his country with everyone else's resources, but sure.
Yeah.
Yes, but you have to understand right now at that point when they're sitting in the same room, him and Trump are not talking about the stuff that they were given. It's how do we go further from this? Where do we go from here? Not what did we gave you 6 months ago, a year ago, 4 years ago.
But that's how I see that he's not willing to make any concessions. No. He feels like he has the winning hand, and he has the winning hand because he has the.
How many countries in Europe are helping?
I think almost everyone.
Every country in Europe is helping Ukraine.
Yeah,
because they don't want Russia near them.
Okay, every country. We're not European Union. Yes. I'm talking about Europe.
Yeah, I'm almost positive almost everyone.
I can't think of a single country that hasn't sent financial aid within Europe. I can't think of
or guns or financial or whatever.
I don't know about that. There's a lot of countries in Europe. I mean, there's a lot.
But I've never heard a single country be like, "Oh, that's not our fight. We're not doing anything," or we align with Russia. There's probably a couple, but they've never been outspoken. I can't think of a single country that went on the news said like we're not going to do anything.
Wow, that's actually not easy to find. How many countries are actually helping you? Like, you could find the number of countries, but to find the actual list that is not helping them, that's not an easy thing to find.
Okay, so Jay, These are the following countries that signed a 10-year bilateral security cooperation agreement with Ukraine.
I don't want that.
UK, France, Germany, Denmark, Canada, Italy, the Netherlands, Finland, Latvia, Spain, Belgium, and Portugal, Sweden, Norway, Iceland, the United States, and Japan, Estonia, Lithuania, European Union, Poland, Luxembourg, Romania, Czech Republic.
European Union, everything. The other countries already are in the European Union.
Yeah, so even Greece and Croatia and the Czech Republic and Slovenia.
I got 2 countries I didn't hear you say yet.
And the Albania
Bulgaria.
also, Bulgaria.
Andorra.
I don't see that anywhere.
I didn't hear Lithuania.
Lithuania. I thought I said no. Hold on, let me.
I think you said Luxembourg.
Yes, Estonia, Lithuania. Yes.
Okay. And what
Luxembourg?
about Andorra? Is Andorra out
Yes,
there
I said
helping
Luxembourg.
them? Andorra's not helping, so it's not all of Europe.
I said most of Europe.
Okay. All right. So there are. I'm sure there's other countries that are not helping. Look, we just can't. I'm sorry.
Out of let's say the 30, only 5 of them aren't. I mean,
Okay,
that's
but
most.
I'm going somewhere with this. So you have all these
Okay.
countries helping Europe, right? How much of Asia is helping Ukraine? Because one would argue and be like they're more Asian than they are Europe. But
Japan was
Japan.
Japan
That's
did.
it, right? What's Japan surrounded by?
water.
What? Water.
Water.
When's the last time you looked at a map? You tell me Japan's an island.
Yes.
Yes.
It's an island. Beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather.
Wait, Japan is an island.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Japan an island? Japan's an island,
No.
isn't it?
No, Okinawa
It's a
is
chain
an
of-
island.
it's a chain
not
of
Japan.
islands.
No, Japan is not an island. You need to pull up. Your geography is rough. No, it's not.
What?
They
It's
have
an archipelago,
islands.
which is
No.
a string of islands.
But that's not Japan.
Look at mainland Japan, bro.
It is what Jason mainland Japan with the emphasis on mainland.
Oh, mate. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
You tell me to get to Japan is only by ship? That's what you telling me? You can only get
if you
there
look-
by bridges
If
and
you look
ships?
at it in the
That's what
bigger
you-
picture, every country is an island. I mean,
Technically, the States is an island.
Mhm.
Surrounded by water.
Yeah, well, yeah, if we're going that route, yes, then everything is an island. We're all just volcanic ash. So I guess if you want to go that route, but Japan's not an island. Okay, but Japan is surrounded by what? Russia? Yeah. China?
Yeah. China.
Thailand?
Korea.
Taiwan? You sure you want to be signing some shit? Oh shit. So it's in the point I'm trying to get at is it's kind of in everybody's best interest, except for Ukraine's to it's over. You take what you want to take. Right? Do we even know the plan? You still looking at Japan? Do we even know the plan?
Yeah, because all I see is island. That's why. Of course I'm looking at Japan. Sorry. Go ahead.
You see it's an island. You see Japan, mainland.
I see Japan as an island.
Yes. It's not connected
Yes.
to anything.
I don't see it connected to anything.
Okay, now you're making me think I don't know geography.
Japan's an island. It's yeah, they're all islands. It's a country that's consisting of islands.
Okay, I feel like a fucking idiot.
Okay, so I'm not wrong. Okay,
No,
you
you're right. You're right. I could have swore that
Japan
Japan
is
was
all islands.
connected
It's
to
surrounded
some
by
shit.
water. I wasn't
that-
crazy.
I thought Japan was connected to South Korea. I guess.
No. That just it's just water. Okay. I really felt stupid. That's why I kept checking. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a fucking island.
Okay.
But Japan has
No, Japan
mainland.
has nowhere connected to Russia
bro.
or
Nah,
China
don't.
or anything.
I don't know why we thinking that. It's like what's it called?
South Korea is connected to them. Yes. North Korea. Yes.
Okay, but that's what I was saying. South Korea is not connected to them. That's what I thought that they were connected.
No.
They're not connected.
North and South Korea are connected to China. They're not connected
Right.
to Japan.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought that there was connected to Japan.
Yeah, so you confused China and Japan. Yes. Okay.
No. I know China.
Oh, okay.
No, I know
thought they were
China's
connected,
underneath
but they
Russia.
weren't.
No. I'm saying I thought that the bottom of Japan, the bottom of Japan was connected to South Korea.
No.
Yeah, I whatever. I was wrong. I apologize. See, I did that.
You don't need to apologize.
No, that's wrong. I was wrong. I'm misleading all the people that are following me. This guy hosting this shit's a fucking idiot.
I really
he
felt
doesn't know.
stupid for a minute. That's why I kept
That's
thinking
okay.
it.
That's all right. Don't try to find it, John.
Archipelago.
Yeah, no, it
That's
doesn't
what I
matter
said
if
in
we
the
lost.
beginning. I said it's an archipelago because okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, back
Oh,
to
you're
what you
not
were saying.
alone because I thought it had a piece of mainland as
Same.
well.
Yeah,
Same that
me
it was
too.
connected to some shit.
Finally,
I thought it was
finally
connected
an
to
argument
South
I
Korea.
won without having to.
Did it
okay.
separate in the past couple of years? Like,
Yep. Yep.
did it
No
just
shit.
drift
Well,
away?
There used to
from
be a
the
land bridge,
rest of
for
but that
100 million years.
overflowed, so now it's not connected anymore, and it's considered an
Yeah.
island.
Are we
They
sure
separated
that-
after
okay.
they signed
ago.
that agreement with Ukraine.
I could have swore it was connected to Korea.
No.
Whatever, that's fine. I'm wrong. Okay,
It's all
so but even then, look, what's Japan still surrounded by? It's surrounded by
all those, yeah,
that's no
water
good.
and all those countries that are not against.
That's no good.
That are not with. Yeah.
So but what if Zelensky stops the war? We're done right now. Well, not Zelensky, it'd be on Putin. You think how come Putin hasn't showed up at the Oval Office and sat down and said his side of the story? Is his English that bad?
No, his English is not that bad.
Because I saw
But
with
at the
Tucker
same time,
Carlson,
though-
and he sounded pretty good.
Yeah,
He
I don't
speaks
think
for about 5 hours, but you know he's
like Trump. He speaks like
He's
Trump.
worse than
he goes
Trump.
in circles.
he
He goes in
he's worse than
circles.
he's worse than Trump, bro. You watch that Tucker Carlson thing?
No, I have not.
He-
with Putin,
He
no,
would
I
not
haven't.
answer any questions until I give you the backstory of my family. Oh my god, bro! And every time he tried to ask, he's like, "Let me finish the story." Holy shit!
Yeah, he gave a speech about the history of Russia and
Yup. This
Mm.
we gotta stop. Nobody. I'm not even gonna say that. Nobody cares because I'm not gonna make it out of this building. So, this is really fascinating stuff. Thank you for answering.
And I feel like if Putin was to show up to the White House, there would be a lot more people trying to attack him because of his association with Russia, that it would become a national security thing.
Mm.
More so than Zelensky. I think more people have it in for the death of Putin than they do Zelensky.
But
And
that's
that's why he
based
will
off
come.
of everything that we know because of support for Ukraine, because they're the underdog.
Correct.
right?
Correct.
But
Yes.
we can all
Assuming.
agree here that you are no longer an underdog. If you have all of this support from all of these people, you are no longer. You're now on equal
Agreed.
or close enough to equal playing field. Yes.
yeah, and you still can't win.
Because you're not trying to
Well, because
win.
I think the reason why they're not winning is not that they can't. It's just the Belgian army, right, or all these other countries that are helping out Ukraine are the soldiers of these countries actually helping out Ukraine. Like, do you see the Belgian or the German
Boots on the
special
ground.
forces in Ukraine? Right. I think that is why. I mean, I'm sure there's more to it than that, but I think if you deployed, I don't know, 50 teams of Navy SEALs and whatever the where's India with this? Are they involved?
Now that I'm sure of is not an island.
Yes,
Yes,
that is
100%.
definitely. I don't even know anymore. There might be some water that goes around it. It's not connected. It's just kind of like a puzzle piece that's missing some of the cardboard.
No,
I don't
no, they're
know
not
if
an
they're
island.
involved really. I have no
Of
idea.
course, why not? I mean, it's the second most yeah, because India just took over China.
Yeah.
So
Number one.
number one, and you're not even involved. You're just staying out of this.
They could scare some people.
Neutrality.
Of course.
Neutrality. They're not getting involved.
Those are the most passive fucking people ever. We learned with the Brits. They just let us go, so we're not going to do
That's
anything
it.
next.
Oh,
Now, if it was Pakistan, Pakistan would pick a side and go with it.
Well, where's Pakistan at with this?
Right above India.
No, but where are they at with this?
Oh, I have no idea.
So the point I'm trying to make is, right, if you were to send all of these soldiers from all these different countries, clearly you would win, because we don't even need your army. We'll help.
Pakistan
think that-
supports Ukraine.
Wow. Because they're the underdog? Is that why? Like, is that
Because of
baseline? Is that the reason?
because of public public opinion that was swayed by the media, and oh, look at poor Ukraine.
Which makes me go back to the point that Trump did this on purpose, to remove that, or do as best as possible to remove that stigma or that attitude that's associated with Ukraine.
I think it could work.
Then it's
Doing it.
But if you look at it that way, it's not even a bad thing. It's just leveling the playing field and making it honest for both sides then.
And on top of that, I'm still in denial in the whole thing. Like, oh, and Russia has suddenly decided to invade. You're telling me a conflict broke out and the other side did absolutely nothing wrong. Okay, I'm having troubles accepting that fact where it just
if you want to go back 200 years and use that argument, that's fine. In the past 20 years, no, somebody has done something, right?
Yep.
It's not just one side. We're just going to be the bully and pick on everybody. That I don't even see America doing that. I think that's a bit far-fetched.
No,
But again,
that's
look
that's
at what
the part
happened
that
in the
Zelensky is playing from the start. We
look
were
at
just
what
doing
happened
our
in the
own thing,
media.
and the Russians were there.
That border area. Reporters from all over the world went there. Who did they talk to?
The Ukraine
Not
side.
the
only.
Russian people in there. The
Only the Ukraine
Ukrainian
side.
that wanted the Russian people out of there. That's the people they talked to. So again, that's manipulation from the media. Because you didn't get to hear the Russians that were in Ukraine in that border area. You didn't get to hear them. You don't have their story.
It's almost like I would like a bulleted list. Like if I was Trump, I would say, could I see a
Who's with
bulleted
who?
list of like just a breakdown? Just give me an AI summary, right? Just tell me all the things that happened and where we're at right now, right? Like just a breakdown. Don't like give me a whole story.
Cliff notes.
Yes.
TLDR.
Like shorthand cliff notes, right? Like October 2014, Zelensky threw a pebble at an old dude in Russia. Got it. That's start. Okay. What happened after that? Little kid ran over to the border and took a shit inside of someone's sink. Got it. Okay. Do we have a date on that one? We don't. Let's wipe that one. What's the next one? Just break it down, little tiny notes, because he always wants big pieces of paper, big, thick pieces of paper. Just give me little tiny Post-its and tell me what is what, and I'm going to take it from here. Okay, looks like, based off of, this is what I would say on TV with Zelensky and Putin in the same room. Based off of what I have with my sticky notes. Pull out the sticky notes, please. Guy opens his coat. They fold out like condoms. You see all those sticky notes? I read every one of those. This is what I got. Ukraine, you are bad. Russia, shame on you for shitting in the sink. But that being said, everything said and done, I feel that Russia's got 29 points, Ukraine's got 26, and I've asked the Homeland Security to get involved for some reason, and the FBI. We've came up, all three judges. Russia, you win. Ukraine, you're done. We're out. It's over. What happens to Ukraine at that point? See, I'm breaking it down basic level, Post-it note style. Like, what happens? Does Ukraine just say, whatever Russia has right now, you keep? Like, if the war's over tomorrow, does he say, you keep that, we're good? Or do you just want it all back? And I don't think anybody knows that answer.
I don't believe that Putin has ever said or that he wants the entirety of
No,
Ukraine.
he just wants
I don't
what is it,
think so.
+8 or +6, whatever that is, the +3.
Yeah. It's basically where the front lines are. He just wants that.
He wants that. Yeah.
That's all he's ever wanted, and he didn't ask.
That's a
I
bit
feel like
rough,
he didn't
right?
ask for much.
That's a bit rough. That's like you getting into a relationship with a woman. She's like, I love you, but you got to slim your waist down by 4 inches. Whoa. You know, I'm already at 26. I'm not trying to look like Gumby. Yeah, I'm not a 26. I'm not even 36, really. I'm a 40. A 40 with a sag. But that I digress. I'm just saying that I think, what does he want? Is he willing to give up whatever they already have?
I think so. Then he'd rather keep fighting with everyone else's money. And that's another thing, because the posted thing would be actually a good way to actually gauge.
And I just came up with that right now.
Are.
That's a real good
But
point.
I also want to see, like, they're getting money from all these different countries and resources. I would like to see an invoice.
No, come on, he's not pocketing it, bro. I think what he said.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Where are you spending it? I'm not saying there's ill will in it. But if I give you billions of money, billions of dollars, where are you spending it?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to start rebuilding, right? You're not wasting the money. No. Don't say it, because rebuilding costs.
Send Doge there.
Like that.
Send Doge there.
Yeah. But that means if you're not spending it yet on rebuilding it, then it's sitting on an account. Show me that account. I'm not.
Where did the money go?
How much money in total have they gotten? How much?
Ooh.
See, but that's the argument. Like, you heard Zelensky yesterday. He's like, look, I have a thing for 37.1. He was even in decimal points. 37.1 in financial funding, and then 67 in missiles and shit. Right? That's 100 billion. Okay, next. But America says 183. But Zelensky's like, I got invoices. I've shown this. We have 100. I don't know where this other 80 is coming from. You know, so like, you're only going to see the side where they want you to see. You understand? You're not seeing Zelensky's side. I'm not saying Zelensky's a good guy. That's not what I'm saying. It's just, let's make it look like we've helped them out a lot, because the world is on Ukraine's side. I almost want to go to Ukraine. Is it that bad?
Not according to Zelensky.
3 years of war, donor countries have provided a low but continuous flow of support to Ukraine with a value of about 80 billion euros per year. That's only European. That doesn't.
That's what I'm trying to look for. Yeah, I saw that too, Jordan. I'm looking for worldwide.
Yeah, but most of these Western governments have pledged more than 380 billion world of aid to Ukraine since the invasion, including nearly 118 billion.
Oh, since the invasion? So 2014, like the original invasion?
Yes.
From 14 or from 20?
There ain't no way they got $400 billion. That's crazy in 4 years.
There's 118 billion of that is direct military aid.
The 80 billion started from 2022.
So even still, 80, you're looking at...
Yeah, and there's also a difference between pledging and actually giving it already. Pledging will say, oh, we'll keep money aside from our budget in that country, and that money sits there. Yeah. It's just you're setting it aside in your budget to when the rebuilding of that country starts.
Do you guys seen the movie Patriot? Okay, let's go off track.
Yes.
Let's not go off track. You seen Patriot, right? With the Brits and shit, just going through people's farms and shooting people. Do you think that's what it's like in Ukraine? You just got Russian soldiers, not on horseback, right? Like on motorcycles, just driving through town shooting people. No. That's too guerrilla-ish.
So. But
I don't even think that was happening in Gaza.
And there's also a lot of mercenaries, right?
And
volunteers as well.
Yeah, volunteers.
Wait, where? In Ukraine, you saying?
There's idiots that were good at playing games with a very famous game we all know with shooting people, and they went over there thinking they were gonna be a hero. Like,
shut up.
You can look it up.
Did they do good?
So if I was good in Call of Duty, I'm shipping out to the Ukraine.
Came back with a trauma.
No, they
wait. Hold on. You got to be trolling me. You tell me someone was like top 5 players of Fortnite was like, I'm gonna go take this shit.
There were a couple from the There were a couple from the UK. And
You can't pop a shield for 250 and take a couple rounds. You know what I mean? Like, that's not. You can't just drink an energy drink on the ground and be like, I got full health. I'm ready to rock and roll.
We're good.
Like, that's not how that works, right?
It doesn't work.
That's why they got confused. They thought they were rebuilding stuff, not doing the actual shooting.
Were they hoping to jump out of a bus too? Like, I don't. They're not the same. It's not the same. As much as I appreciate you just want to go there with a pickaxe and knock down a building in 13 seconds.
Did they drop them with the parachutes and everything?
Absolutely. And then
nice.
You carry a crown on your head to make sure to let everybody know you're the winner. I can't. You're serious? Someone did this?
Yep.
Yeah.
What game? Fortnite or Call of Duty?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, even better. So
nice.
Did they give him a uniform?
Yeah. They would kill it out. Yeah. But they
found
it weird that they didn't get a controller. They
was
got
it a
gun.
transgender? Or was it more than one? You have to be more clear about what they means.
No, it was more than one.
It was more than one. So it was like a clan of people.
Yeah. They have their own tag on their uniform.
Do they still play Fortnite, or are they that damaged?
I remember it was 3 people that if I remember the story correctly, it was 3 people, and they went, and I thought either 1 or 2 of the 3 got shot, not killed, and
you mean to tell me somebody let a gamer go onto the front lines with an actual?
You gotta be trolling me. I need to see this.
No, we're not. We're really not trolling you.
How stupid are you?
How much did they pay him? Did they give him a free yearly pass or something? Like what was this?
They got the pass.
We're gonna pay you in store credits from Activision. Like, what was the pay like? Like, what? Free new controller. You have 5 new controllers with every confirmed kill.
That can't be real. That can't be true. You can't be that stupid.
Did you find the article? Come on.
Found a picture of the 2. James and Paul. I know there's a video. There's a video where they get interviewed, and it's about they are gamers.
I don't see anything.
Despite having no military experience, a 19-year-old teenager signed up to join the fight for Ukraine in the Russian invasion. The teen left home and crossed the border into Ukraine within 36 hours. The teen, Jamie, hails from Warrington, England, and is said to be an avid player of the game Call of Duty. Jamie's mother, who wants to remain anonymous, of course, said that on top of not having any military experience besides 1 year of Army cadets in school, he has never traveled outside the country and can speak neither Ukrainian nor Polish. Jamie's mother revealed that he had been interested in the Ukraine invasion for a few days, and only after left family aware how serious the extent of research was. He signed up through a London-based organization via email to be a mercenary.
There was a couple of them.
Yeah, I'm only pulling up this one dude.
Yeah.
Masterable 19-year-old obsessed with Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's the one that I can't find these other people you're talking about.
That was all on social media, but then it showed in newspapers as well, so it wasn't only a troll.
Are you sure it's not? I think it's just the one dude.
Even still, one dude. That's still a lot more than that should have happened.
Why?
They should have not let him go.
I think that all the people that talk shit on Fortnite and Call of Duty, this could be because they kicked my ass, but I think that you should go there and see what it's really like. You can't hide behind a tree or build a bunker in 6 seconds just to hide inside of it with tires all around it and shoot me and kill me. You can't do that there.
Yeah, there's no respawning either.
Yeah, there's no
lights out is lights out.
There's not a reboot van in the middle of Odessa where you tap that and I come flying back out of a bus to come save you again. There's not just
save points.
I tell you what, there are random weapons on the ground though. You will find that.
True.
You can pick up guns and ammo.
But wrapping yourself in a couple of bandages does not restore your health.
And looking like fucking Snoop Dogg in a Christmas tree out there in the middle of Ukraine, you ain't gonna. Your camouflage is terrible. Like they see you. Like
Bad skin.
Got like snow camo on, and it's all green.
you're out here
Nice.
dressing like Lizzo. This isn't gonna work. You know.
The cowboy hat was a bad choice. Just
Oh man, I don't know. I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy that someone.
but there
Good for him. Good for him.
but there are also
He
real
proved that he had the balls to go
mercenaries,
do it.
not-
I'll give him that.
Well, it was the
He had the
same thing
ball.
with Russia. I remember Russia was calling people that were like in America to come fight for the country. Come fight for Russia. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay. Sure.
That
Let me
is-
go with
that
no
is a weird
real
question, right?
military
Would you-
training.
Are you fighting harder because there's a paycheck, or you would fight harder because you're actually fighting for your?
Hold on. You're fighting
The
hard
country.
because you're trying to build up your Twitch. Hold on. My argument is, you could say that they have no training, right? That's fine. I will say this: you know how to look down a scope, right? You play the
Right.
game enough, so you
Yeah.
could shoot. You might not be great at it
Theoretically.
in real life, but you get the general idea of how it works.
You get the concept, yes.
It's
You
not
might
like
not
you've
be
peeled
hitting
potatoes
anything.
for the past 10 years. You know how to actually load. Well, I don't know. In games, they are a little unrealistic, like how quick they load shit, and all of a sudden the mag drops and there's a new one in with 60 rounds. How you get that? Where was that at? Where you get that from?
After playing the game, you should be familiar with which end of the gun the bullet comes out of. Let's keep it at that.
Well, that's
right?
what I'm
Agreed.
saying. If you got a dude from, I think if you had more people that signed up like that, the war would have been over a whole lot quicker.
It's also kind
because
of
they'd all be
natural
dead.
selection.
I support your decision. That's all I'm saying. Like if my son called me up, it's like, Dad, listen, I've been kicking ass in Call of Duty. I'm about to go fight a war. Shit. What place did you get? 30th. It's probably not a good idea, right? Like it's not, you're not even in the top 5, right? So if you can't even beat other 15-year-olds, I promise you that a sniper's going to get the best of you. Dad, I want to try. Go for it.
But that's
Have fun.
just Jay. That's just a Darwin Award waiting to happen. I mean, you
Not
gotta
really.
know that.
Hey, you're a grown ass man, right?
Yeah.
19 years old. Barely got his dick's not even full size yet. Doesn't stop growing till 25. At least wait till then. You know what I mean? I'd rather have some 19-year-old with his dick not fully grown versus a guy that eats Cheetos and he's and he's sniping and he's like, I want to go be a merc. Like, hey, I'll take the 19-year-old. At least he could carry some shit.
How do I throw this hand grenade? Oh yeah, it's left trigger.
Well, they're
plus
not. Well,
square,
I don't play
plus
Call of Duty.
circle.
I was gonna say because I don't have Call of Duty. I play Fortnite. I can tell you how they throw those grenades. And then they do a dance after every kill. First person you kill, you're dead. Because now you got the fucking music pumping. You're dead, bro. It's over. Congrats. You look good while you
Did you
die.
get shot? So I got this one guy, and then I started dancing.
So do you think he went there with his camera gear and everything, put it on his shoulder, and he was
I don't think he was
filming
a
everything?
content creator. I'm not reading he wasn't a content creator. He was just a kid that played.
That would have been better if he was a content creator.
You know, like I
And
play
there's some
Gran
bits.
Turismo. Can I go race at NASCAR?
No, I want to do F1. If I'm going to
Well,
do that, I'm going to do F1.
I'm
not
just
There
saying.
is a story, right? There is a story like that. No,
yes,
with
there
Gran
is. It's a true
Turismo,
story.
the guy went in
Yes.
Formula One.
Yeah,
Shut
There is a
up.
Story like
Yeah.
No,
So
it's
back
true.
in the early 2000s, when Gran Turismo was huge, one of the best players, a group of 10 best players were sent over to Nissan, and they were taught how to be in an actual vehicle,
Okay.
and he actually won. But he was in like the top 10. He was like maybe like
Now,
7th
one
place.
against 2. The other 10 people from Gran Turismo or like an actual F1 racer?
No. These people were Gran Turismo players, and they were playing in F1. Not playing. They were driving real F1 cars, and one of them actually made it to like 6th or 7th place.
And what?
Yeah, but he was also a guy that knew karting and stuff like that. He was already.
Yeah, karting, but karting is, yeah, all right, fine. But he didn't have any formal training for F1.
Okay,
he got it from Nissan.
Why are we? Am I muted?
No.
Okay, all right. So what? When they were, you say he won against what? Like other Formula One drivers?
Yes. Yes.
Like in an actual cup.
Yes, he was in like 6th place or something.
When? Because all I'm pulling up is Belgians for the past 10 years.
No, it was like, I think before 2010, it was somewhere between 05 and 10.
You telling me some dude from Gran Turismo beat professional F1 drivers?
No, he didn't beat them, but he was in 6th place. I don't think he ever won first, but he was in the top 10.
I do know the other way around, that F1 Formula pilots, they play Gran Turismo to get to remember the course of the of the thing.
That's also true.
That's different. Yeah. That's different. You're not telling me that. So you telling me I could go sign up to go be part of Final Fantasy? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Just start healing people by throwing some shit in the air, some sprinkles. That's what you're telling me.
I seriously doubt that if one of us were to step in a Formula One car, we could drive it.
Yeah. So join. Go if you check 88. Join put the with the link.
Yeah, it was legit. Kind of impressive, right?
It is.
You're going from something that it's not real life, and
to real life.
It learns you some of the skills needed, and you can actually grow with training, obviously. But then you actually do what you like, and you got your basics down from a video game, which is impressive. So it's not all useless. That's what I'm trying to convey.
Yeah, but that's the same reason why they use the game to learn the course.
Right. Yep. They're just memorizing the course now. That's all they're doing. It's cheaper to do that than have them spend so much gas going around and God forbid something happens. They wreck the F1.
But winning Formula One pilots, that's not just getting into a car. That's training and training, even physical training, because the amount of G-force wanting to smack your head around and stuff like that. It's not like you just can get in there and ride at the same level.
That guy looks like he just came out with a rap album last year.
But he made a full-time career from 2016 to 2020. So for 4 years, he was an actual F1 driver.
I would not call that a career. I'd call that a part-time job. 4 years? That's not a career.
Well, not many of these people don't last that long.
Okay.
I mean,
well, so, but then many people F1 drivers?
Yeah.
Or people that play PlayStation games?
Both.
Okay, that's a fair argument. But I will say this: that's not a career, though. If you go work at McDonald's for 6 months or 8 months or 5 years, it's not a career. That's a blip. It's a blip.
4 years, and I don't know, Jay. I think 4 years is a short career.
So if you're a cop for 4 years, would you say you're a career cop?
You did 4 years. You were a career cop for 4 years. Yeah, I don't see why.
Bro.
I think so.
A career is something you keep for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but he obviously stopped for a reason, whether it was because he got hurt or he just...
Which makes it not a career.
Yeah.
It's a job.
4 years compared to like one of the top guys like Schumacher. He had a little longer than 4 years.
Schumacher was like, what, 10, 15 years? We're talking about one of the greatest to be in F1.
That Belgian guy that they got right now is kicking ass and smoking grass, bro. That guy's nasty. But we're not going to talk about F1. We want to talk about the word career real quick. We have to figure out these definitions because with all this new thing. So you're saying career is just a job that makes good money for it doesn't matter amount of time. It could be a month.
Maybe. I don't know.
Wow. So if I go work for the CIA for 1 month,
all right,
I have a career.
Right, I'll change my answer.
And intelligence.
I will say it was a journey. He had a 4-year journey instead of a career. How's that?
I guess journey works. I guess that works.
Because, you know, when you're a journeyman, right? That's,
Mm.
you know, when you're in the unions and everything, that's your
Sure.
beginning phase.
Sure.
So let's just go with journey.
Sure. Okay, that works.
Okay.
That's
All right.
it. Just like I know that
So
Japan's
not a
not an
career.
island. I learned something new. They were gonna station me at Camp Zama. And I was like, oh, mainland Japan. They were like, yeah, fuck yeah. Connected to the
Well,
rest
mainland
of Asia.
Japan would
I
have
didn't
been
know
the
I had to
main
get on a
big
dinghy
island.
to go anywhere though. Like you didn't tell me that part. You left that
Because
shit out. So I gotta
maybe
get on
they
a
meant-
canoe? Is what you telling me? That's
Well, because they meant that the mainland Japan was that big main
that big
island.
chunk. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
But if I want to get off that mainland, I mean, using
Gotta
that
go on boat.
argument, Hawaii's not a mainland. That's just okay. It's the main part of some of your land.
Correct. Yes.
I think of
Agreed.
mainland. I think of like that's a mainland. That's America.
Yeah.
That's Brazil.
That's a big, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big piece of land. Not tiny Post-its.
To be fair enough, if you go back a couple of years, like a couple of thousand years, it was attached.
It was
to-
connected. Then
Yeah,
it
it was
and that's
connected.
good. I don't think it was called Japan though.
If you go that way, then a couple
No,
of
it's-
100 million years ago, we were
something
all
else.
connected and it was one big body.
One
of
big
mass.
piece of land. Trump would have loved that.
He said, mine, name
One
that piece.
big, it was one big island.
Yeah, Pangea, yeah.
Wow, we're going way back. So no names, just
Just one big thing, yeah.
Yeah, there goes your immigration problem.
that's it. Everybody's one thing. Pangean. I like there weren't people though, right? When it was all one piece.
I can't answer that.
No,
No, that's too
That
no,
time?
because we've only been around for
too
what
early.
40,000 years or something.
Yeah, maybe there was animals, but I don't think there was
But it
human
was
beings.
definitely animals. Definitely cockroaches or something.
100% cockroaches. They don't do that.
100%.
Those roaches will
Walking
last
over
forever.
Okay.
borders.
Were a little
Yeah,
bigger.